Welcome back, everyone. Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. And we are here with our friends from the Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union and the ID Elite Grant. I'm joined by my buddy Jake Cash. Jake, how are you?
Great. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing good. And I tell you what's so exciting is we are going to be meeting the semifinalists in this year's ID Elite Grant for the Cleveland area.
That's right. We're giving away $50,000 in the general Cleveland area. We've got the representative from Athens here today. Only one semifinalist so far from Athens. So very excited to talk to Michael today.
Michael Mayfield, and we
doing,
know
buddy?
Michael. Mayfield Farm Park. How are you, buddy?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Just excited to be a semifinalist. I mean, this is exciting. For
Well,
us, really.
and here's what Michael can do. Now, Michael can cheat, and we know he can, but he's like his dad. But no, his dad, of course, the great Scotty Mayfield. You know what you ought to do? We're doing this People's Choice vote this week. You know, they're going to be voting until Friday and all this stuff. I mean, everybody who votes for you should get some kind of ice cream, either like like an ice cream sandwich or a coupon. I mean, we'll call old Angie Melhorn. We'll get this thing worked out, buddy. I'm kidding.
Bribery will only get you so far.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it'll get you pretty far enough, though.
Especially flattery.
There you go, flattery.
Well,
That's
Michael,
better.
no kidding, buddy. How does this make you feel to arrive here at this process?
Well, it's been. We were kind of talking earlier. It's really been a very user friendly process. We were told about the grant opportunity. Actually, when they were doing it a few months back, and we missed the last submission round, I guess that would be the way to put that. And then, so this last time we kind of had a few people in Athens know, hey, you really ought to try this. And so, so far it's been very, like I say, very user friendly. I mean, the questions and everything has been, what are you going to do with the money? What do you, and it appears to be a very community service oriented, I guess the judging of it, if you've got some community service, and so, we're excited to be, we try to obviously support our local community as much as we can. I mean, anytime you're running a business, you gotta make a profit, but at the same time, if you can support your community in any way. I mean, one of the things I listed on there, or we listed on there, is what we consider kind of our community services. We end up hiring a lot of young kids, like high school age.
Yep.
We get a lot of first-time job kids. Mm-hmm. I should say young people, not kids. But and when we first started doing the corn maze and the farm park, I didn't really realize how important that was. Because I mean, when I got my first job, I was just like, I just went to work for somebody, like mowing lawns or whatever. But it really is a big deal to offer that, but we're also involved with Kiwanis, and we donate pumpkins and things, so there's other.
Well, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but I do. However, no, I'm kidding. But all the field trips you guys have, I mean, Michael, I would dare say thousands of children come through in a season.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, thousands. And that's another part of ag education that we're hold very dear to us as well. And for so many people, and not the funny thing is, it's not only the kids that get an education. There's quite a few of their parents that are coming with them that are getting a little bit of
honestly,
get an education as well. And so, but we're just excited to be a part of this and have an opportunity. I think it's a wonderful, like I say, it's been a very user friendly grant system and easy to do. Answer some, if you just answer the questions and do what's asked of you. For us, it's been very, very, very simple. So.
We're joined by Michael Mayfield Farm Park. Jake Cash is community engagement liaison with TVFCU, and Jake. Isn't that great to hear? And I mean, it's been very easy to do and get involved.
That's what it's all about. I mean, the ID Leap loan program started in 2016, basically for that reason, because there were lots of entrepreneurs who couldn't get funding for their emerging small business. So it started with loans as small as $2,500. So then that program was very successful. 2 years later, 2018, we used the proceeds from that program to start the grant. Obviously the difference being you don't have to pay back a grant like you do a loan, right? So the whole point of this program is just to help emerging small businesses and people who want to take that next step, that next leap, right? Take their idea to the next level. So to hear you've had such a good experience and that you're so excited to be a part of the program, I mean, that is what it's all about right there.
All right, so Michael Mayfield Farm Park, and so Jake, it's a big week.
Yes.
It is. It's the People's Choice Week. Tell me about that.
That's right. Go to tvfcu.com/vote, and you can see all the semifinalists in the Cleveland area. We're also doing Ideally grants in the Chattanooga area and the Northwest Georgia area. But check that out. There's 7 semifinalists in the Cleveland area. You can go watch their videos, which the videos are all about them, their business, how they support the community, like you were saying, which is a huge part of it, something we really appreciate. And you can vote for your favorite one, the one who you think deserves the grand prize.
Michael, how about TVFCU? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I think it's awesome. I mean, and it's and Jake and I had talked the other day, and I was very impressed also with their the way they in the voting process that they're using IP addresses for the computers.
Yeah.
Because I've been on some online voting, contests, if you will, that you weren't sure. I mean, I remember a buddy of mine said in Knoxville, they had the best salad in Knoxville contest, and the Chop House won for the best salad in Knoxville. And I thought, well, I don't know, somebody was obviously sitting there just vote. So anyway, but no, I'm excited about it. I mean, we said we've already started on some of the things that we're going to use the funds for if we're fortunate enough to receive some of them. So it was kind of one of those, hey, I mean, we're going to do this stuff anyway. If they're willing to help us pay for it, that's wonderful. And if we can be rewarded for some of that community service that we've done, and I mean, get out there and vote, folks, and that's the biggest thing.
All right, so final week for the People's Choice portion. It's going to send one of the semifinalists, one of the 7, straight to the final 3 and the pitch competition. So, Jake, I'll give you the final word here. Of course, we've been joined by Michael Mayfield, semifinalist, Mayfield Farm Park. How do people vote if they're just joining us?
Right. tvfcu.com/vote. You can check out all the semifinalists, choose which one you think is your favorite to move on to the finals, which will be pitch competitions in May. 3 of them will be doing like Shark Tank style pitches, and they'll all walk away with money. So whoever you vote for, you're trying to send to the finals, they could win at least $10,000.